Hello! Now that the Happy Planner has released their back to school planners for the academic year of 2024-2025, I of course had to release my redating guides for this specific academic year as well. The downloads are down below. You can find them on my website. I am more than happy also to answer any questions that might not be covered in this video or in the more lengthy explanation videos that I will also link. This redating guide is a way to redate your planner without having to go in and white out every day and write them on manually yourself, because with this guide I propose that you mix and match different months and turn them into a different month that will work for the upcoming academic year. What do I actually mean with that? This is a 18-month planner that I only have January till December 2022 in. Let's go to April. If you would want to reuse this planner, you would go to the weekly pages, and you actually realize that April 2025 starts on a Tuesday and not on a Friday, as was the case in April 2022. So one of the options is that you white out all these dates and write in 31 for March, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. You will have to do that for either 365 days or even 366 days if we would be in a leap year. Do not do this. I suggest that you make April 2025 with different months from a specific planner. When you grab the redating guide, you can also print it if you find that easier. We will have to scroll to April 2025. In this case, because April 2025 starts on a Tuesday and ends on a Wednesday, we want to match that with different months from different years. So looking at 2022, we could use February or March, but those are not perfect fits, so that's why the text is grey. But we would be able to use November 2022. So let's actually quickly head over to November and see if that is indeed the case. November 2022 starts on a Tuesday, which is the same for April 2025. The month actually ends on a Wednesday, which is again perfect. November and April also have 30 days, so you don't even need to change anything here. Well, that's not really true, because you will have to change November and make that into April. You can white this out, write it in yourself. You can white it out and maybe buy some monthly stickers. But other than changing this up 4 times, all of the dates are correct. This is why I have made this redating guide. I've been doing this for a few years now. It's really a lot of fun to keep adding to it, and that is also why I'm sort of tentatively back from a small social media hiatus, as I really want to make sure that people wanting to use the redating guides were able to before, you know, me coming back and being more present online. The method that I just described for April, of course, also works for the rest of the month. If you are interested in, for instance, the whole 2024, that download is on my website. The whole of 2025 is coming more towards the end of the year, when the Happy Planner is coming out with their new releases for that specific time period. This method is geared towards the Happy Planner just because this is super easy to do. Of course, you can use the redating guide for other planners. It will be slightly more difficult if you're, for instance, using a spiral planner, because then you will need to uncoil and recoil the whole thing after sort of switching everything around. Because what I forgot to mention before, what I do in my planner redating projects is that I not grab the whole of November, but I leave the tab of November behind. I take this whole bunch, so basically the whole week section. I then move that over to April, where still the tabbed page is waiting for me. I would put in November 2022 here, making it April 2025. This will then not match, but I just stick it together, and that is of no issue to me because I don't use the monthlies in my memory planner. This video is definitely going perhaps a bit faster than you would prefer, as the explanation of redating by reshuffling and moving weeks is a bit more difficult than really capture in, let's say, a 5-minute video. I have multiple videos on my page, either the explanation videos or the ones where I actually do this. So you in theory can work alongside with me and get this sorted. Again, if there's any questions, please leave them down below. I will be happy to tackle this DIY project with you. And of course, if you see any Happy Planner that you do want to use, go out and buy them. But I do really appreciate that the planners that I have in my stash that I haven't been using, I will be able to reuse more easily with this method. And also sometimes you find stuff on clearance that then you can pick up and know that you can really use by redating. Thanks very much for watching and talk to you soon. Bye.